So guys, it's quite cold today, but I decided to come out and it's so worthwhile. You will remember these cars from Beamerfest. Stunning collection. And let's chat to the owner. So you guys gonna love this one, and let's get straight into it. Brother man, thank you so much. And I appreciate you allowing me to come and do this. You wanna tell the guys who you are, your name?
Alright, so my name is Vishan Singh. Yeah, BMW fanatic since as long as I can remember. Yeah, these are my cars. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely everyone wants to see there, but I'm actually, funny enough, more interested here. So, Vish, you wanna tell us a bit more about this?
Yeah, so this is my baby. I've had this car since about 2011-ish, I would say.
Oh wow.
It's an imported E36 M3. Most people look at this car and think it's a 328 with the
Yes.
badge, but it's an imported UK spec E36 M3.
So just
Yeah.
for the people, what makes it? So I can see by the wheels. What else?
Yeah, so it's the wheels, it's the cluster, it's the steering wheel, obviously the M3 motor, it's a 3-liter motor. These cars also came with additional caps.
Oh wow.
So it's a lot more quieter than our traditional M3.
Can we open up and show the people?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a big fan, so that's the only other wheel I'll put on my one, eh?
Yeah,
Funny
so those
enough.
are the DS2
DS2s,
wheels.
exactly.
You can see our car is basically completely stock,
Okay.
immaculate condition, full toolkit here.
That's the way it should be. What's the color code?
Avis Blue.
Avis
Yeah,
blue.
so it's Avis Blue, original paint. The car hasn't received any paint work.
I think immediately, without going to the inside, the wheel and the hardtop makes it extremely special. Sure. Wooden bits always make me excited. There isn't a lot of space here, but guys, you don't need to. You can already see the condition. And I saw these. I mean, I was so busy at Beamerfest. So you pulled in, I got excited, but I didn't have time to look, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that's why I'm so excited to be here today. Sure.
Yeah.
And I like that the car's not perfect. I mean, look at that. You didn't go and change that.
So everything is
Eh?
original. Even on the engine bay, it's all original.
So that's what I missed when I look at mine. So if you open my engine bay, it looks like I own a 328.
Yes.
Literally.
Yeah.
And yeah. Special. Very special. Avis Blue.
Yeah, and how I ended up actually getting this car was I purchased my first M3, which was a German spec
Yeah.
from Cape Town. It was quite a mission to get it. I actually went to Cape Town looking for a car.
Okay.
Without having seen a car, I just knew I wanted an M3.
Yeah.
I knew Cape Town had the best M3s at the time.
Yes.
And I found one in the exact same color, but it was a South African German spec.
Okay.
Trained it down from Cape Town, and then 2 weeks into owning that car, I saw this car for sale.
Okay. And you had to get this
I
one.
had to have this car, so I immediately sold that car, and I purchased this one. It actually came from a doctor who traveled from the UK with it to South Africa.
Oh wow. Well done. Well done.
Yeah.
I think let's get straight into the next one.
Yeah. So this is my
Another special
Yeah,
one.
this is also, it's got a bit of a story. But yeah.
And that's what I love about this. That's why I want to push with the channel on making the time to do this, is because there's stories behind it.
Yeah, there's stories behind all of these cars.
This is number
13 of 65.
Guys, number 13. Right in front of you there. Oh wow. So funny enough, and I think people think because I have all these friends and clients, I've been in every car. I've actually never sat and driven a CSL. So maybe one day we're going for a spin.
Yeah, for sure.
Mileage?
The mileage on this one is a bit high. It's on 170.
Yeah, but it's been driven.
So this car was driven as a daily by the previous owner, or the first owner.
Let's hear the story around this one.
I know the previous owner, and I actually met him at Beamer Festival.
Okay.
And he actually wants to buy the car back.
He's not getting it back.
He's not getting it back. When he looked at the car, he actually couldn't believe that it's still exactly the same
Yes.
as when he had it. But yeah, the story behind this one is for many people, they probably know, I used to own an E36 M3 in the exact same color.
Okay.
Mental MZN. The car
Yes, I've
quite a
actually
famous
seen.
name
Yeah.
in KZN. And I had it when I wanted to buy E46 M3. At the time, I think it was probably around, I would say 2015, 2016.
Okay.
I had a specific list in my head of what I wanted. It needed to be this color, it needed to be manual,
Wow.
and it had to be a LED spec.
Yes.
So that was what I wanted, and a friend of mine had a 2004 for sale with, I think, 78,000 Ks. He wanted a very high price for the car, but I wanted it. I wanted it, so I financed the car because I didn't have the cash to buy it. I financed the car, and I said that I would never sell that car. And that car was sacrificed to get this car.
Yeah, but you got what you wanted,
I got what I wanted. And also at the time, SMG was a no-no.
Yes.
So at the time, CSLs used to go for like 400.
Yeah, they were cheap, eh?
450, and I paid 300 for my car.
Sure.
So if I put 100K more, I could have got a CSL.
Yeah.
But I didn't want SMG, and we didn't understand the value of these cars.
Yes,
back then.
yeah.
It's the same with this car. When I first got this car, I used to even like race it on the road.
Yes.
And we didn't understand the value. But an opportunity came by for me to own this car. And so I had to sacrifice that car. And people will look at the mileage on this car and say that it's high mileage. I actually appreciate the condition of the car over the mileage.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
you get a lot of low mileage ones that are not well kept. Some are even the mileage has been tampered with.
Yeah.
And people will be surprised to know that there's a lot of CSLs in South Africa where mileage has been tampered
Yes,
with.
yes.
We've actually done some investigations on a few of them and actually
Yeah.
found that the mileage has been turned back. So I like this car with the high mileage, and I'm proud to say that the mileage is what it is because of the condition of it.
Oh, but there's nothing wrong with. I've seen many high mileage cars, and let's take you guys through it. It's when cars are used and driven. I mean, let's be honest. What are we buying these things for? To use them, you know.
100%.
And I mean, with that mileage, this car's in amazing condition. So well done to you.
Yeah, so this is
wow.
The nice things about this specific car is that it's got the AC6 exhaust. So this car came from GSN Motors.
Okay.
It came with the AC6 because you know the AC6 is a dealer. And it's also got the aircon and the radio.
Okay.
So out of the 65 that came to South Africa, I believe only 15 of them had the aircon and the radio.
So it makes it special.
It makes it special, even more special. And the AC6 exhaust just puts it on another level. It just creates.
I can imagine how he must have been begging you at the show to like just sell this car
so
back to me.
He also has a few rare cars.
Okay.
And he actually wanted to make a deal for one of them. He's messaged me subsequently, and I said I'll think about it, but yeah, this car's not good.
Nah, for the time I know you, I know for sure nothing's happening here.
You know, I've even been offered Ferrari swaps for the CSL. Not the latest Ferraris, but
Yes.
I've been offered Ferrari swaps for the CSL.
And I think some people would do it.
And the advice that I've been given is that if a person that owns a Ferrari is willing to swap you for this car, it tells you how special these
yes.
cars are.
But also there's reasons around why you bought it. I always say, you know, we're here today, we're telling them a story. It all started there. It went to the other M3. That M3 got sacrificed to get here. We've got two more. I mean, let's get into this one.
Yeah, while I'm opening up this
I think you're going to need more car covers soon.
maybe just for the viewers to also know.
Oh, wow.
Even
I remember this. So I've actually, before you bought this, I only saw it once. And that's it. I never saw it again. And I don't think a lot of people even know this car exists.
100%.
Right? So I think that's what I'd like for you to do on this one. Guys, I'll take you through, show you a little, and then let's get more info, because I think that's what this is about. It's just not looking at these special cars, but gaining some knowledge and understanding of what it's about. I mean, you can clearly see that it has a limited edition sticker. So let's get more info.
Yeah, so this car is actually the brainchild of Mr. Kershli Naidu.
Okay.
For those people, I'm sure that many of your viewers will know him.
Yes.
A legend in the car industry. Used to race back in the day. He had
Yes.
M Coupe, and then he had E36 M3.
And big passion for BMW.
Big
Yeah.
passion for BMW.
He's bought a few actually.
Big passion for the industry.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a really good friend of mine.
Okay.
Very, very close friend of mine. He's actually overseas at the moment. But yeah, he built this car. And when I saw this car at the Gas Motor Show, it was probably, I think, 2019. He revealed this car at the Gas Motor Show.
Okay.
And at that time in my mind, I just thought, I have to have this car.
And let me guess. At that time, there was also no money for it.
There was no money for it.
Cheers.
In fact, there was no plan. I just knew in my mind that someday
It's gonna
I
come.
have to own this car.
Yes.
And it's been like that with all of my cars, to be honest. Even this M4 when we opened
Yes.
it, I never planned to buy it. I knew I wanted an M4. And somehow, I think God had a plan. And it just
Yeah, because you sent me a few messages, I remember.
it just landed, and the right one, the right spec
Yeah.
just came my way. And it's been like that with all of these cars, you know.
Yeah.
Even with this car, I mean, this car could have been any other color. But
Yes,
it happened to
yeah.
be this color, and it's my favorite color.
Your favorite color.
M3. Yeah, so this car is a very special car because it's basically something that Kershli holds very close to his heart.
Yes.
And he still holds it very close to his heart, even though I own the car. And it's probably the car that attracted the most attention at Beamer Festival.
Yes,
out of all three
yes,
of these cars.
definitely.
Um,
We should have actually done this as a reveal, but maybe next year, right?
Yeah. And the car is, I mean, you can see it. It's immaculate. It's a 95 model.
So what makes this, I think the main thing people want to know, what makes it unique?
So what makes it unique is that if you know E36 history, there's a E36 called LTW.
Yes.
And I think what many people don't know is that LTW wasn't made from the factory.
Yeah.
It was basically a normal M3 that was turned into a LTW on request. by
Okay.
BMW.
Okay.
So they took a normal M3, they took it into their shop, and they did modifications to make it a lightweight.
Okay.
But BMW never came out with the LTW model.
I actually didn't know that.
Yes.
So we learn every day.
100%. And Paul Walker owned about 9 of these.
Yeah, I was just going to bring it
Yeah,
up. That's the
yeah.
only time I ever saw
Yeah,
them.
and I think one of them sold for like 2 million USD.
That's amazing.
So what Kershli did was he did exactly the same.
Yes.
He took a M3 and he made it into a
Respect,
LTW.
yeah.
A lot of imported parts in this car.
Okay.
For example, this is not made by one of your sticker shops.
Yes,
This is from
exactly.
BMW.
Wow.
This is a sticker from BMW that was on the exact LTW.
And I would literally walk past it and think that,
Exactly.
like, you know.
Exactly. So a lot of imported details on this car.
Is it open? I want to show the guys.
Yeah,
and
I think you can open the driver's
I think
side.
let's show you guys. You know, a lot of people haven't seen
Yeah.
it, and I think it's
full
important.
Maxton design kit.
Look at that.
So this is all Maxton design, all imported. Full Alcantara interior.
That's special, right?
Yeah, the radio's been removed because that's how the LTW came. And even if you look at the carbon fiber, it's done in
Yes,
red.
I was
That's
just
how the LTW.
because I've never seen carbon fiber like it in my
So
life.
the LTWs came with the reddish carbon fiber.
What a beautiful car.
Yeah, so sunroof delete. So take
Would
it
you?
out.
Which one's the favorite?
So that's a tough one. Too.
It's very tough.
The favorite one to drive
Yes.
is gotta be the M4.
Yeah.
The favorite one to look at has gotta be the LTW.
The LTW.
The
Yeah.
favorite one to listen to has gotta be the CSL.
This. Let's go on to the next one, the last one there. You can see I decided to drive my VW today, guys. So I came with a VW to see a whole lot of beautiful
Yeah, you know,
BMWs.
it's interesting that you came with the VW because when I was in school,
Yeah.
finishing school, probably 2003, 2004,
Yeah?
which is when we started wanting cars,
Okay.
this was the car to want.
It's crazy.
It was this, it was the Golf 2 GTI big bumper.
Yes.
If you had that or if you had this,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
At that time, E30 was a bit far-fetched.
Yes,
and
yes.
M3 was like for the big guys.
Yeah.
You know? So this was the car that I initially wanted to own at the first place.
So this is the latest purchase, as in what, like, how many months ago? Last year. Oh,
Yeah, probably 8 months ago.
that's a nice color. This is, what's the exact color on it?
Mineral white.
Mineral white. Yeah, I remember you messaging me. You seen a few. I mean, I remember our conversation that you saw one that had mileage issues.
Yes, yes.
And boom, I think a week later I saw your post and I was so happy, you know?
Yeah, so this car also, I was looking for one, but I wasn't actively looking.
Yes.
I can put it that way.
It just came to you.
This car came to me.
Your model mileage?
So it's a 2017. It's the LCI 2, and it's a comp. It's got 108,000 on the clock. Full service history with BMW. Also completely stock. And in a color that, so I used to own an E92.
Okay.
M3 was the exact same color, so this is also one of my favorite colors.
Beautiful, beautiful.
This is, I think if anyone is looking for a daily BMW and wants an M car,
This is the one.
I would recommend the F82.
Okay, okay.
It's a good all-rounded car and it's value for money.
I'm not gonna lie, this one just talks to me, eh? I'm going back to it. Like, it just does it for me. It just looks so good.
You know, I mentioned like growing up and the cars. So growing up in Pietermaritzburg, drag racing was quite big back then.
Yes.
And at that time, E36 M3 was everything.
Okay.
The Oaks used to come to the drags with obviously the E30.
So it makes sense why you have two. It's special to you.
E30 was big, but for me, I always liked E36. And it was, I had so much want for the E36 that I actually used to write my parents letters.
Oh my word. That's special.
Like, motivate to them why I need to get one. But my parents used to just remind me that, you know, you need to work for your kids.
Yes, yes.
You can't, because I had people around me that were getting cars straight out of school.
Yes.
And whatever, and they would always remind me, look, you can buy that car,
but
can you maintain it?
Yes.
If it breaks,
yes,
can you?
yes.
Eventually, my mother gave in, I think it was second year varsity.
Okay.
And my first car was actually an IS.
Oh.
I bought a red 325 IS from Florida.
Yeah, yeah.
And at that time, the IS was going for like 45.
Yeah, they were.
And we didn't know about Evo 1, Evo 2.
Yes.
And IS was an IS, as long as it looked like an IS.
Yes.
It was an IS, and my mother said, okay, you want this car really badly? I'm going to buy it for you.
Amazing.
And she bought it for me because it just wasn't a freebie. I had gotten a bursary to study.
Okay.
My sister didn't get a bursary, so that was sort of like
your gift.
my gift.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
To say well done.
Helped
Yeah.
my sister out, but for me, I got a car.
Okay, okay.
Bought the car, and 2 weeks later, something broke on the car. And my mother said, well,
Yeah, you wanted
I
it.
told you
Fix
so.
it.
And I was up here in Joburg. My parents lived in KZN, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't have money to fix it. The car was lying at home, and eventually I got the car towed to Pietermaritzburg, and my mother sold it.
Oh shit.
But it was a good lesson.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a good lesson for me.
Yeah.
It showed me that, you know, you can't just...
It's not just about having it, because you got to maintain
You
it.
have to maintain it. You have to be able to afford it.
I like where this conversation went to, and I like for you to actually give advice to someone, to especially the youngsters, because I know you for a long time. We've never really spoke, but I saw that it was a journey. It was nothing ever handed over.
Yeah.
And I'd love for people to, you know, what would you say to someone that has the dream, doesn't have the money? What would you say to them right now?
So for me, I say that if you have the passion And if you have the work ethic and if you have the belief, everything
It's
will
coming.
happen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Everything will happen.
It's coming.
You don't have to rush things. You don't have to compare yourself to other people.
Well said.
I think there's too much of that. We see certain things on social media. We see people getting stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and this is what I always tell my son as well. I say, what you get is God's provision. What you don't get is God's protection.
Yes, yes, yes.
So sometimes you might be wanting something, but it's
not
just
for
not
you.
for you at that time.
Yeah.
And it's actually saving you
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
don't get it.
yeah.
You feel bad, I wanted that car, but someone else bought it. But maybe if you bought that car, something else was going to happen.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't know what...
Wise, very wise
Yeah.
words.
So for me, I've always just believed that. And that whole journey and that whole process has made me appreciate all of these cars the way I do.
Because this is what, 18-year journey?
Yeah, and it's the reason why they look the way they do.
Yes.
I'm very particular because I know what it's taken me to get these cars. People don't understand. They also say why don't you drive your cars often?
Yeah.
For me, as much as I love driving them,
Yeah.
for me, I love looking at them.
Yes, yes.
That's the appreciation for me. I can wake up on a Sunday morning and spend the whole day washing the cars, and that's joy.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I get.
And I understand that because I do the same at times.
My wife would be like, why? Why don't you take this out? I'm like, this is like therapy for me.
Yes,
I
yes.
enjoy it. It brings me joy. I like looking at them. I like taking photos of them. Like, people will often ask me, like, why are you always posting pictures on? So it's not to show off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
My intention is,
And some people see it that way.
Yeah, I'm proud of them.
Yeah.
Not because I have what other people don't have. It's just I'm proud of what I've achieved.
Yeah.
And
I see it more like I gotta post a lot, and sometimes I don't wanna, and I gotta post because purely of business.
Yeah.
And then I've been told at times that you kind of showing off, and I'm like, I'm not answering to anyone.
Yes.
There's a lot of posting being done, not only for work, but because of just pure passion.
Yes.
And for me, I always see it as motivating other people, So it's how you want to see the post.
100%.
But Vish, well done to you.
Yeah.
Thank
and then,
you.
You'll see the EDM logos on the car.
Yes, yeah. So tell us a bit more about that.
My business.
Okay.
Right. But there's also a backstory to this.
Okay. We'll end off with that.
Yes, I'm not from Joburg. I'm
Okay.
from KZN. And when I moved to Joburg, in fact, my story is that I came to Joburg to study. I lived here for a couple of years. I went back to KZN. And
Okay.
then about 6 years ago, we came back to Joburg. And when we came back to Joburg, my worry or my stress was, who's going to look after my cars?
Yes,
In
yeah.
KZN, Anand from SA Autotech
Okay.
mostly looked after my cars, and I trusted him. And when I came to Joburg, I was like, who's going to look after my cars? With cars like this, you
Yeah.
can't leave it with
No,
anyone.
no.
You can't send it to anyone. And I went through a period of trial and error and I'm obviously not here to mention any
Yes,
names or
yes,
anything
yeah.
like that. But some big players in the industry, people that are well
Yeah.
known. And what's sad about the car industry, and it's a reality, is that people take you for a ride.
Yeah.
It's the reality.
Yeah.
And I've been taken for a ride. Let me tell you, you would have even seen some of my social media posts of how
I saw one,
how my
I
M3 was
remember.
stolen
Yes,
from me
yes.
and whatever. So I've been through it, and people took me for a ride. And 1.5 or 2 years ago, I met Elmo from EDM Motorsport.
Okay.
And we didn't know each other. And it's the same thing with what you were telling me earlier on about, like, you met someone and you just saw the passion.
Yes,
and
yes.
You
And you
decided
feel
to
it,
give them a chance.
Yeah.
And I saw it with this guy.
Okay.
He's an ex-BMW guy. He's starting his own thing. He's got passion for what he does. When he works on my cars, even if it's something he doesn't know, he takes time to find out.
Sure.
It's not just like, let's replace the whole engine.
But
No.
let's be honest, we also can't just leave these 4 cars with anyone.
Yes. And at the beginning, I was very, very hesitant.
Yeah.
I was like, can I trust this guy? Is he going to do the same? There were times in the
Yes.
past I'd leave my car with someone and come back to find that they've taken out something.
Yes.
And not even told me. Took it for their own car maybe.
Pathetic.
And eventually I built trust with this guy. And now I would not take my car to anyone else. I'm not trying to market his business.
No, I think
but,
it's just the truth. It's simple as
The truth
that.
of the matter is, it's hard to find honest people.
Yeah.
So when we came to Beamer Festival, I decided,
Let me
give.
Because he prepped all the cars, right?
He prepped all the cars. He did all the work. The M2 that was at Beamer Festival is his.
Yes, I remember
So you
that.
see,
Yeah.
The matte M2. that belongs to him. So yeah, so that's why his stickers, not my business. That's why
Yeah.
his stickers are. And his
But
numbers
I
are
think
on
he
my
deserves to be promoted. I think,
100%.
in my opinion, when people, because this is what social media is about, people use it a lot to put people down. And yeah, it's your page, it's your, do what you want to do. But I feel like clap for people who are doing well,
100%.
people who are honest, and give them the opportunities,
Yes,
you know. So guys, check them out. I'm guessing they're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Check them out. They're maintaining all these beautiful cars. I'm gonna end off by saying, Vish, it was absolute pleasure to be here. It was cold. I was ready to message you this morning and say, can we not do this? But I'm so happy I came here. You can see the passion, guys. I mean, look at the BMW colors all over the show. I'm sure there's much more he could do
Yeah.
and wants to do.
It's just the time.
Time and money, because
Time,
it's not
money,
always
and space.
and space. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Stunning cars. I really do wish, because I know this is not the end, and I know you like me. There's always something else that we want. So I pray you keep working hard, and whatever you plan for, may the Almighty bring it your way. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, brother. Thanks for coming through.
It's
Always
only a
appreciate
pleasure.
you, and always appreciate you responding to my messages and
No, it's that's what I'm there for, you know.
advice and all of that. So yeah, thanks for everything.
Awesome. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. I really did. And we'll catch you on the next one.